What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to Chilling Tales. Appreciate y'all for coming by. Like the video if you will, subscribe to the page, and paw that bell so you're notified next time I post a video. And blessings to my patrons. Links in the description below. That's how this channel thrives, all right? That's how these videos are supported, through Patreon. No sponsorships here, no AI garbage here. Just the old Ice Boy. So this heinous bear attack happened to a young boy named Travis. Now I come to you with this tale with an aching heart. This was a troubled little boy. He lived in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, not far from the Porcupine Mountains. Beautiful place to visit. I'll be going there sometime within the next year, and I'll update you guys on this channel on my endeavors there, and perhaps I'll even spot some black bears. I know last time when I was out there, I spotted a few black bears, but nonetheless, Travis was about 12 years of age when this bear ravaged his little body. Now, he had a few hobbies growing up. His daddy was always working. His mom was a stay-at-home addict, if you will. I don't know. She ate a lot of sweets, took a lot of medicine. I don't know what you want to call her, but she was a bit neglectful with this child. I don't know what intrigued him about it or where these ideas came from, but at an early age, Travis began torturing young animals. It's another one on this channel where had a similar interest for whatever reason. He would catch mice in his parents' garage with live traps and spill oil all over them. Then he'd light them on fire and let them out of the damn trap, and they'd run off, burning in pain and torture until their demise. Another time he caught himself a cat, a stray cat from down the road. He put gloves on and held it in a vise and began gouging its eyeballs out with a screwdriver. The poor cat hissed and moaned and scowled at him, scathed him with its claws, but to no avail. The damn cat was blind. And then he lit that thing on fire as well and killed it. He was a pyro of a sort. Now, bears were common in this area in which little Travis and his family thrived. They lived in a beautiful section with woods and wilderness as far as the eye could see, kind of like this here. Just thick woods. You could hear the crickets, you could hear the birds, the sounds of the wild engulf the region, and not so much traffic as you can hear in this video, but they weren't too far from civilization. Strangely enough, their house was in this little nook in the woods. About 50 yards away was their neighbor, this old bitch by the name of Norma. Now, I call her that for good reason. The woman was neglectful. She was a widow. Husband died after sticking a pistol in his mouth. Man had cancer. Decided to go out his own way. Norma was left desolate then in her 50s, and for 20 years she just sat in her little cabin not far from Travis's house and grew in relationship with the animals around her. And as much as it pains for me to say it, we all know that it's a dangerous thing to do. This old broad fed the bears. All right? She noticed that they'd go up to her bird feeder and eat all the sunflowers. So she started just leaving her excess food out for them. The excess Hot Pockets, the excess pizza. Norma was a pretty big woman, if you catch my drift. And her dietary habits coincided with such. But she would leave the garbage out for the damn bears. She watched the bears. She'd listen to the bears. She'd feed the damn bears. Little Travis took notice to this. And the bears intrigued him. One time, he ran up to him with a stick, kind of like this one here. He chased the bears up the tree. Little Cublet ran up the tree. The mama bear ran up the tree. Travis cursed at him, threw rocks at him. And the neighbor, Lady Norma, hissed him off and told his parents that he was harassing the damn bears. But what came later was absolutely nightmarish. So, one summer evening, little Travis was playing with his dinosaurs in the dirt. Kind of a little sandbox, similar to what you see here. There was some dirt, and then beyond it was the woods. Thick, dark, mysterious, haunting woods. He'd play his little dinosaurs. Probably tortured a couple animals that day. But he played with his dinosaurs with his back facing to the woods. And that's when he heard something. It's the sound of a baby cub. Little Travis looked out into the thicket. "Hey, come here. I have something for you," he said to little Cublet. Of course, the Cublet didn't come to him. I'll be damned, look at this. Here's a dead rodent right here. One of little Travis tortured this one. No, I know that this isn't where he was at, but I mean, that's pretty much how they looked when he got done with them. Belly up. Soul left their body, if they were lucky. But with that all being said, I gotta look out for bears around here. I just heard something move around in this thicket here. Might have just been a couple birds. But Travis called to the little baby. "Come here. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come here. I got something for you." And he picked up a stick. Obviously, he wanted to hurt the damn thing. Sure, he wanted to hold the little thing down and shove a stick up its ass. Shove it down its throat. Choke the damn thing to death, or worse. I'm sure is what little Travis had in mind. I'm not trying to talk crap about the little fella. I'm just going by the observations that I've made of him and the assessment that I made in regards to this bear attack and the happenings that occurred leading up to it, involving the people and the children. So he yelled at that damn bear, "Come here, bear. Come here, bear. I got something for you." And the bear scurried off into the woods. Little Travis chased after it with a stick. "Get over here, you bastard!" He'd have a potty mouth. He's a bad boy, a little bad kid. He chased that damn bear up a tree about like this one you see here. That little Cublet runs up that, just scurries up the tree. Travis begins hurling sticks at it. Cussing at it, cursing at it, hurling sticks at it. Now mind you, he had a little lighter in his pocket. All right? As he usually did. Like I said, the kid was a pyro. So what he did is he started the tree on fire at the bottom with the little bear up there. Little bear was calling for its mom. It was up in the tree then, screaming for its mom. There's a little bunny rabbit right there, going off into the woods. Screaming for its mom, and Travis started the damn fire at the trunk of the tree. Damn him. You know, I know he was just a child, but something so demented in the torturing of animals, of the innocent. Granted, who knows what this bear would have done if it were to grow up. But even with that being said, it was just a little cub, you know what I'm saying? Did it really deserve that? Let me know in the comments below. So the flames started smoking way up the tree. Little cublet wanted to come down and started gagging and choking on all the smoke. Lo and behold, you guys wouldn't believe it, the mother bear comes searching for her cub. I mean, the thing has been moaning and whining for her like a maniac. Travis is here waiting with a stick at the bottom of the tree. He wants to beat the hell out of that little bear when it comes down, I'm sure. He was trying to smoke it down the tree. He knew it was going to have to come down. He figured it'd fall into the flames, and then he could beat the hell out of it with a stick until its demise, or worse, I assume. But the mother bear came up behind the little boy. Travis turned around. Get back! And he had the stick in his hand, and the mother bear was facing him. So what he did is he took that little stick while the tree was burning behind him, a little cublet up there just whining and moaning for its mom. And he saw that bear's snout pointing right at him, the mama bear. And he took the stick and he whacked it as hard as he could. This boy had anger problems. He probably could have just walked away. But, as one would expect, the mother bear charged him, took his little body down to the ground, and began ravaging his carcass. The scowls, the screams of terror and death raised up from the ground like a whore being tortured from the abyss of hell. You could hear these bloody screams from little Travis, the mother bear atop of him, the baby bear whining up in the tree, hissing and whining, all the smoke just festering up, smoldering, just raising up to the heavens. This smoke from the fire little Travis started. The mother bear took his body and it ravaged him all through the ground, just making marks and marks all over the ground, blood mixing into the sand. Travis screaming bloody murder, moaning, groaning, exhausted, blood pouring down his forehead. This mother bear grabbed him by the shoulder blade and just yanked him back and forth like a pit bull, and dust was all over the damn place. That's about the time when the little baby bear fell from the tree. Baby bear knew its mom was around. It started sliding down, but the smoke and the fire, the flames were reaching high up the tree at that point. And that was after the baby bear started sliding down. The flames met it and burnt its little ass. So it slid down the tree and hit the bottom and rolled on fire, just slightly on fire. The flames reached its little butt. It rolled away from the fire, and this little baby bear started running around on fire. Its little ass is on fire, but it managed to skid its butt out in the dirt, kind of like how a dog, when it skids its butt on the carpet, this little bear skid its butt all over the sand, and it put the little fire out. That's when its mother started eating Travis's corpse. The cublet joined in on this feast of retribution. The blood from Travis's carcass screamed from the ground for redemption of an unknown God, especially to him. Whichever way you spin it, Travis's little soul left his body that dreary August evening, and it pains me to have to tell these stories on this channel. But as you guys know, I don't sugarcoat things here. This channel is for perspective. It's to make us more bear aware, to make us more appreciative of what we have, be it life, be it a working body, be it not a bear just around the corner. But nonetheless, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on these matters. What could have been done to prevent this attack? His parents didn't hear from him that day. They found his little corpse not far from the neighbor's house, drug into the damn woods. The fire department had to show up because the little fire ended up catching everywhere. They had to dig trenches through the woods with their fire truck machines, or what. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they use for it, but they dig trenches to prevent the fire from spreading. You can look up videos of it. Travis's corpse was burned. All that was left was charred bone and ash. You could see his skull gazing up into the potential heavens. The bears were nowhere to be seen, but yeah, they found the little cub and its ass was all burnt. But like I said, that thing made it out as well. Neither of the bears were put down or euthanized or even relocated. I think Travis's hobbies were made known among the town, and the local DNR decided not to kill the bears. You know, this stuff doesn't make it out beyond the local news generally. That's why you don't hear about these stories that often. As you guys know, the big media and all that have kind of a lean toward the favor of animals. They don't really want to expose these sort of mishaps that animals are involved in. And like I said, I mean, can't you really blame the damn bear anyway? The boy was torturing its cub, you know? I mean, yeah, the bear could have just knocked him over and ran away, but Travis would have remained to torture other bears or to torture its cub again, this time maybe kill it. It's hard to say the morality in this story or how misguided Travis was or why he got that way, but I'm curious what y'all have to say about these matters, so let me know in the comments below. And again, like this video, become a patron to support the Chilling Tales, and I'll see you all tomorrow with more chilling tales from the Iceman.